Hey everyone, welcome back to the Dark Trilogy, episode 8, and, well, since last episode, I've been a little busy. I've done some work around the house. You guys will notice that I've done a little bit of moving around. I went ahead and I moved the windmill over to the front part of the house. You guys will also note that I've done a little bit of work on the second floor. So this is the layout at the moment. I may change this later, I may not. I'm not sure yet. I've just been kind of messing around, playing with it. And this is what I got so far. Kind of got an idea for maybe a balcony right here. But I went ahead and set up the windmill on the front of the house, and I think that looks really, really good. I've also been playing with the Carpenter's blocks and the slopes, as you guys can see. I've also got micro blocks going on here on the front, so just trying to do my best to make it look really detailed and I think add a lot of depth to it as well. I think this looks really good so far. Actually, I can't wait to get the roof on. I think it's going to look really, really cool with the roof on, with what I have envisioned in my mind. I've also been just collecting all the sugar canes. Looks like my great wood tree grew. I went ahead and planted that off camera as well. And let's see, well, I've also done a little bit of looking, and I did a little bit of exploring. Not really too much, but I was actually out collecting some more spruce and noticed, well, let's actually get out of that. Let's do that. There we go. And notice that there was a little village not too far away, and I'm actually going to go ahead and make my way over there and see what this village has. You guys can tell I've was just looking at my map, and I noticed that was on there because I stopped right about in here, and I saw that, and I was like, whoa, that'll be cool to go take a look at. So that's what we're going to go do here in just a second. Now, last episode, we kind of increased our mobility a little bit. We made ourselves a jetpack. We also got Soldier's Sash to allow us to move around a little bit faster as well. Today, I think I want to work on upgrading my tools a little bit as well. So hopefully when we get back from our little expedition here, should be able to get ourselves maybe an upgraded diamond drill. I think that would be a pretty good idea and help me do a lot better job at mining. So let's go ahead and make our way over to the village and see what we can find and scavenge. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and make my way over here, and we'll be right back. Alright guys, just about there, picking up random birch saplings, which is actually not a bad idea. I don't think I have any birch. But there we go. The sun is actually setting as well. Good thing I got myself a sleeping bag already. And this is actually cool, because I did want potatoes as well. So let's hope that we can find some potatoes around here. Oh, that looks pretty cool. Don't see those very often. This is, a railcraft building. Nice. Got some coal coke, and high-speed rails, advanced rails, regular rails, reinforced rails, a hopper cart, and a chest cart. That's pretty cool. Also a pre-made rolling machine. I'll definitely take that. Hobbyist steam engine. I'm actually going to take a lot of this stuff. I might actually even knock down the building for the bricks. Actually would not mind having the bricks as well. Yes! Perfect! And this, Tinker's Construct Smeltery. Well, actually, not really a smeltery. This is just the smelty bricks. I still need the controller, the drain, the tank, so it's a nice start. At least have the bricks, so I could definitely get started and do some work in Tinker's with all this. So let me actually go ahead and sleep through the night real quick and keep these villagers safe for one from the evil that lurks in the night. And I also noticed that the sleeping bags, when you use them now, actually re-equips your chest slot. I really, really like that. That's pretty awesome. I'm going to go ahead and finish collecting this stuff real quick. I don't think these guys really actually needed this smeltery. Did you guys? In fact, do you have anything good for trading? No, what the heck is that? A gold coin for a melon? How do I get a gold coin? Thaumcraft. That sounds interesting. Another measure of trade. Okay, I'll have to look into that. That sounds pretty cool. Alright, I'm just going to go ahead and finish picking this up real quick. Just about done. And that gives us 57 seared bricks. Nice. couple basins, and a couple casting tables. That'll definitely help us out as well. Looks like we have ourselves some potatoes. I'm just going to right-click those, the ones that are done. Plenty of wheat, which I might collect off camera a little bit later. They'll give me more seeds and wheat. It's really nice. Anything in here? Nope. Nope. Whoa. Those look cool. Nice shades, guy. Gold coin for a book, and you look like you're having a party right there. No, thank you. That's, ooh, Thumbcraft node right there. Also a blacksmith. Definitely want to come in here and take a look and see what's in here. Some redstone alloy from Ender.io. Pretty cool. Iron chest plate. Some steel leggings. That is pretty nice. I don't mind if I do. If I actually hit U on the steel leggings, we can pop that into a blast furnace, because these are railcraft ones, and we can actually melt those down into steel. Looks like that's actually all we can do with it. According to NEI, maybe we might be able to pop them into a smeltery. Maybe. Might have to try that. Also notice that we got a forestry building here as well. So if we wanted to get started in some bees, we could. This is larch wood. I think that's pretty easy to get. In fact, from my trials at doing a little bit of forestry before with bees and tree breeding. Okay, that was a little bit of a lag spike. Whatever that was, felt like actually helped a little bit, maybe, my FPS. But anyways, does not look like it was a very large village, but definitely helpful, especially with the seared bricks, and possibly going to come back and pick up these bricks from this railcraft building a little bit later on. Might just go ahead and harvest all of these potatoes, though, just because, well, I got 10. You know what, they have plenty of wheat. They don't need potatoes. Sorry, villagers. I'm just gonna take those if y'all don't mind. All right, I'm gonna do one more quick little. Wait a minute, is this? Ooh, a magical forest biome. Oh, this is helpful. Oh, this is very helpful. Got some moss stone right here, so I don't even have to make this. Oh, that's even better. So I'm guessing I've been noticing, actually, because I was playing a little bit in another world, just kind of like, you know, mess around in the pack before I actually started the series. I noticed that the actual magical forest biomes did spawn some nodes of moss stone around randomly. So if you just kind of run around a little bit, you'll notice that there are some moss stones laying about. So I think that's pretty cool. It's really nice and helpful for that. That's really nice. It gives me a chance to find some more of these great wood trees, which there are a plentiful amount around, it looks like. And also some silverwood trees. Cool. Actually, just kind of want to take a little quick peek because these great wood trees sometimes have loot under them, and the way to tell is to find the ones that have string in them. They're like infested trees. They have a spawner underneath them, so you have to be careful because they will sometimes spawn cave spiders, and this one actually was for some reason on the outside of the tree, and I'm losing a lot of FPS out here for some reason. But underneath that, you'll usually find a chest, and this one was not really that great. So I'll take the music disc for now. Go ahead and take the bucket and place that into my backpack. And a little extra copper really never hurt anyone. That's a nice little find. Wouldn't mind looking around a little bit more, but I think that'll be good. Looks like we got another AE2 meteor right there. What I'm going to do, guys, I'm going to go ahead and make my way back to base, and I'm going to get started doing a little bit of crafting off camera for some of the stuff that I want to get made for today to help increase my tools. So I'll see you guys back at base here in just a minute. Alright guys, back at the house. Went ahead and cleaned up my inventory a little bit. Just been gathering some materials, getting ready for a little bit of crafting. Right now I just started macerating some of the tin ore that I had. I had a fair amount of that, so I just went ahead and let that start processing up. If you guys notice, I do have some raw calamari. I'm just going to go ahead and cook that up right now. I also have about 50 ink sacks right there. Reason for this was I was on my way back to the house, And then this large body of water up here, I actually saw a very, very large amount of squid. So I went ahead and took care of most of those out here. I've actually been having some problems with mob spawns lately, and I think that might be a reason to the lack of mobs spawning at night. So hopefully that'll help out a little bit, and I might have to figure out why they're spawning so sporadically and crazy like that. I don't know why there were so many out there. But anyway, so I see the sun is setting. It's just about time to sleep. But before we do, I want to go ahead and craft. I'm thinking either the work table or the project table. I might actually take a look at both of them, in fact. The work table actually, I believe, retains its recipes, and the project table has an inventory. They both have like inventories in them, but I believe the work table just allows you to save a recipe. So what I'm going to do real quick is hopefully, there it is. Just looking for all this wood. And let's do a little bit of crafting. I'm going to also need one of the books that we got from the village just a minute ago. And I'm going to go ahead and make myself 2 chests, 2 crafting tables. I'm going to take a look at both of them while we're here. So let's go ahead and shift click that in. There's a work table. Thinking I'll go ahead and put him in the corner back there. Went ahead and pulled out the project table that was in this corner just because it's getting a little bit of a pain to get to. And I may actually just put this somewhere else. So let's actually pick this up. Let's see. Okay, the tool for that's actually like a pickaxe. Cool. Let's see. Maybe if I put it here, then access to that's going to be a little bit of a pain. I'll just put it here for now. I'm probably going to wind up moving some of this in the near future once I do a little bit more work on the house. So it looks like this one requires a little bit of stone, some smooth stone, some wood. So I'm going to need about 4 more pieces of wood. Let's do that, and a few pieces of smooth stone. There we go. So let's see, do this. The smooth stone, the crafting table, and the chest. I'm going to take a look at this one too. I have not messed with this one in a while. Clear crafting grid. So basically just an inventory with a crafting square in the top. And this one actually looks like retains its recipes, which is really, really nice. All right, let's go ahead and start pulling some of this out. I went ahead and made some sulfur dust, which I put in the extractor, some gunpowder that I had. So with that, get a little bit of sulfur, some cooked calamari if I ever am running low on anything else. Like food-wise, that's probably going to be my last resort. In the meantime, just going to have some toast and probably going to go plant some potatoes later on. I am using my metal former to get my copper cables. 1 copper ingot is getting me 3 copper cables, which is a lot better than just actually using the cutter and the hammer. So just went ahead and let that do its thing. All right, so I need a fair amount of electronic circuits. One of the things I want to go ahead and work towards making right now is the advanced backpack. I'm going to go ahead and skip the regular backpack because this only holds 60k or 60,000 EU. 600,000 EU sounds a lot better, so I'm going to go ahead and jump right towards that. So I'm going to need some bronze item casings, insulated copper cable, and as you can see, I got the lead and sulfur ready to go. So let's jump in here and grab the rest of the bronze I know I'm going to need. Let's see, jump in my backpack, grab my hammer, my cutter, and I think I'm going to go ahead and just make myself another hammer real quick, just because this is going to make things a lot faster than putting it in my metal former. So let's see. Let's go ahead and use the work table for now. We'll go ahead and teach this guy crafting recipe for that. So just leave your items in there. It's just going to like learn the recipe, and then you just pull that out. So there it is. There's the hammer there. We'll go ahead and clear that recipe. Just hit that little X, and we'll make ourselves some of these bronze plates there. There we go. So I believe I'm going to need 30, if I remember correctly. So I'll make 15 of those. I should have more than enough than what I need to make everything. There we go. So 30 bronze item casings. We'll go ahead and clear that out. This is going to take some getting used to. I'm actually not used to that at all. All right, so one of the main things I really want to teach this thing how to make is not only the copper cables, which I'm just going to go ahead and make all of them. But I also want to teach it how to make the electronic circuits. So let's go ahead and put those down there. There we go. We'll just do that. So there we go. 3 electronic circuits. That'll be good for now. I believe, is it shift left click? And that'll pull it up. Is it right click to lock it? There we go. So I definitely want it to remember how to make those 2. We'll clear that out for now. I also want to teach it how to make advanced circuits. Boom. Just like that. And I believe I'm going to need... Hope that's right. I think I needed 2 of those. Alright, let's go ahead and craft up the advanced RE batteries that we're going to need. Should have everything in there. So I'm going to need, let's see, what was that, 6 of those? Yeah. I'm actually also going to need the copper item casings and a few more electronic circuits. So I'm going to go ahead and do a little bit more crafting off camera real quick, and I will be right back. And with the backpack crafted, I threw that into my CESU, which then it proceeded to completely drain and our kinetic generator. So, gonna have to let the power go ahead and start building back up. I'm gonna go ahead and pull this guy out, let that start charging back up. I've also, in the meantime, started using my metal former to go ahead and get started making me some empty cells. So I went ahead and took some tin plates, tossed those in there. I'm gonna let that do its thing. Let me actually jump back over here and use my hammer that I have here to get me a few more of these tin plates. I'm thinking we'll start out with 10 for now, and then we'll toss those in there. So one of the next things I want to go and start crafting is a compressor. I might need this at some point in the near future. It's pretty easy to craft, so I'm just going to go ahead and craft it real quick. So let's see, we're going to need an electronic circuit, we're going to need some iron plates, and we're going to need 6 pieces of stone. Nice and easy. In fact, I'm going to go ahead and actually use the project table here just because, honestly, I'm kind of liking this one a little bit more myself. Let's see, let's do this and that. I believe it's actually down there. Oh, flip-flopped. Down here. There we go, there's the compressor. Nice. Epic squeeze. Nice. That's a pretty nice achievement name. All right, now let's see. I also want a canning machine. I believe the one I want is this one right here, the fluid solid canning machine. So I'm gonna need another basic machine casing, electronic circuit, and some tin item casings. And I know I actually have a fair amount of tin item casings sitting in here. So I'm gonna grab, what was that, 8? No, I need 7. There we go. We'll grab 7 of those. See, a little bit of iron, do that, and I believe we needed an electronic circuit for this as well. So we'll do that real quick. Boom. Wait a minute, what? Oh, I didn't grab the last one. I was like, why? What are you doing there? All right, so let's see. This goes there. Tin item casings, and there we go. Our fluid solid canning machine. Now this is actually what I'm going to need to go ahead and start getting started to craft some 10K. Whatever it was called, coolant cells, 10K coolant cells. Yeah, these are exactly what we need to craft ourselves some overclockers. So this is actually going to help speed up our machines, and it's actually going to help me craft what I really want, which is an upgraded drill. Now, we could go and make ourselves the iridium drill, which is a power tier of 3, so it should charge faster, holds more EU, and this one actually has fortune 3. But I want to actually craft the advanced diamond drill. This is pretty cool. It's going to take 3 overclockers, our diamond drill we have now, and 2 of the advanced circuits, which we should have crafted, ready to go. So now all I got to do is work on getting this guy filled up with power. I believe we need to switch him to the fluid enrich here. And I believe we're also going to go ahead and have to grab a little bit of lapis. So I'm actually going to grab about half a stack and get this macerating in here. In the meantime, how's power looking? Power's a little low at the moment. I think I might be able to make this go a little bit faster if we go ahead and possibly look at upgrading our windmill. We could upgrade this to an iron one. I think that might actually bring us in a little bit more EU per tick. So this is going to require iron rotor blade, which is some iron plates. I could probably actually afford that at the moment. And then a shaft. Okay. Which would include our metal former there. Yeah, let me actually go ahead and do this real quick. It shouldn't be too bad. So I'm going to need, what is that? 12 iron plates. And then I'm also going to need a block of iron, which I'll go ahead and toss into the metal former right now. Hopefully that's on the right mode. Double check real quick. Extruding. Yep, that's the right one. So that should give us our shaft that we need there. Iron plates. And I might need a little bit more iron. Give me that. Thank you. Perfect. Actually, got that backwards, didn't I? I did, huh? Yeah, iron plates on the outside. Okay. So I will go ahead and fix that then. I'm pretty sure that just means we're going to need a few more, and it looks like I need another hammer. So let me actually go ahead and just craft this real quick off camera, and I'll be right back. And really not much later, we have ourselves iron rotor blades. There we go. 4 of those. 1, 2, 3, 4. With our shaft there in the center, that should give us a iron windmill. Should look pretty cool. I actually like the way the wood one looks, in all honesty. But this one should produce us, hopefully, a little bit more EU. It's a little bit bigger, actually, it looks like. The wooden one only went to this block here, the edge of this block. This one's actually coming out to the edge of the wood, so it's a little bit bigger, so might be producing us a little bit. Yeah, yeah, 30 EU per tick. Okay, that's a little bit more than what we were generating before, so that is definitely a little bit more helpful. Nice, that will work. In fact, I can go ahead and toss that guy right in there. Cool. All right, so I got myself a little bit of lapis lazuli dust. I'm going to go ahead and toss that into our canning machine right there. Should be able to put the empty cell in there. Should have to provide this guy with some water now. So to do that, there's a couple ways we can supply him with some water. We can make us an aqueous accumulator from thermal expansion, which I might have everything to do. No, we're going to need some steel for that, which I'm not quite at that point yet. So might have to go with extra utilities, the transfer node. So one of these guys is going to cost me a block of redstone, have to get me some pipes, a little bit of lapis, iron bucket, and then we're also going to need an upgrade for that. So let me go ahead and look at crafting this real quick. So 2 lapis, block of redstone, some iron, and some pipes, which, if I remember correctly, we need the transfer pipes. So that's stone slabs. I only get 8 of those now. All right. 8 of those, some glass, and a piece of redstone. It should be more than enough, actually. This, I'm just going to make 1 set of these pipes here. There we go. There's the transfer pipes. We'll go ahead and do this. Make our block of redstone. Bucket. Iron ingots. Lapis. There we go. There's our transfer node. I actually cannot... Actually, that's our liquid transfer node. I actually can't believe I remembered that recipe out of the top of my head. Wait, what? Failed to sort inventory. Oh, you did fine. Alright, so next off, I'm going to need a world interaction upgrade. This is to allow the transfer node to detect, you know, hey, I need to pick up the water. So we're going to need, with that, a few more iron. Just grab a little bit. Looks like we're going to need 7 of those. We got plenty. A few more pieces of lapis. And a little bit of wood. So let me actually go ahead and sleep through the night real quick. Get this crafted. And set up, and I'll show you guys in just a second. Alright guys, we're back. 2 buckets of water later, and just kind of clearing out underneath the canning machine here. I went ahead and put the 2 blocks of water on the sides here, and I'm going to go ahead and just place the liquid transfer node right on top of that. Then break the piece of cobblestone there. Should be able to do that. And once we place our world interaction upgrade in there, that should start holding and picking up the water underneath that. Nice, there we go. Be able to connect that there. Looks like it's filling up with water, and finally it's working. So it's going to use the lapis dust here with an empty cell to produce us some coolant. Awesome, and that's exactly what we're going to need, along with some tin, which I'm going to go ahead and put this in rolling mode and get us some tin in there. Let me actually just do... Let's go ahead and start with half a stack of that. We're going to need that with some tin plates. So it looks like it uses 8 lapis per. So we're going to need a healthy amount of lapis for all of this. So I'm going to go ahead and get some more lapis macerated real quick. So I'm probably just going to put a fair amount in there and let that start doing its thing. And I'm going to get some more of these coolant cells, because for the drill that we want, or at least that I want, I'm going to need 3 overclockers, which is going to require 9 of the 10K coolant cells and 9 coolant cells. So once I get these guys done crafted, I will be right back. Alright guys, just about to craft my first overclocker. So I went ahead and crafted my 10K coolant cells. Like I said, just the coolant cells surrounded by the tin plates that I got from my metal former. So let's go ahead and place these into the work table here. Already got the recipe put in, the electronic circuits ready. Here we are. So there is our first overclocker upgrade. I'm actually going to go ahead and use this for the meantime in my macerator to help speed this up, making the lapis dust that I need to make some more of the coolant cells. So I'm going to go ahead and make 3 more of these overclocker upgrades, and then when I get done with that, we'll be right back. Alright guys, just finished getting the last few coolant cells I needed. Went ahead and placed my 2 overclockers I already previously made into my macerator just to help speed up the process of getting all the lapis I needed. So I'm going to go ahead and make these last few 10K coolant cells real quick. So I got my 10 plates ready to go. Here we go. This is exciting. I really want this. 3 10K coolant cells. Let's go ahead and put those into our work table to pull out our last overclocker. Let's go ahead and knock that out. I'm actually going to go ahead and pull, let's see, we got those. Nice, we have everything we need finally to craft the advanced diamond drill. That is cool. I love this thing. It's everything the old drill was. You can right click and it'll place the torches out of your inventory. So it's still really, really nice. And let's see, so it holds 45,000 EU, a little bit more than the diamond drill did, but it should be able to use the power from the advanced backpack. So if I go ahead and put this on, and say for instance I went ahead and mined something, it might go ahead and hopefully fill it up. Yep, there it goes. Went ahead and took the power out of the advanced backpack and went ahead and filled up the diamond drill. I think from just kind of playing around with it and testing it in a test environment, I noticed that it really needed to have some form of like a little bit of power in it already in order for it to actually start, you know, pulling power from a backpack. So it's really going to need a little bit of a charge. This thing is really awesome. I really have loved messing with this so far. Not only is it really good at just like placing the torches and stuff. I'm sorry guys, I'm really excited. I can actually go mining very efficiently now. I have a large supply of power, which I can do so with. And let me actually go ahead and head down into the mines, and we'll go ahead and finish up the episode. So let's go ahead and make our way down here. And this should make mining a lot easier and should be able to get a lot more resources with this. So one of the nice things is if you set up in your options and under controls, if it's not already done, if you look under IC2, your mode switch key, make sure it's not like red or anything. If it is, maybe rebind the mode switch key to a different key, or find out what is using that key already and map it to something else. So as long as you're holding your diamond drill, if you hold M on your keyboard and then right click, it should change its mode. So there's low power mode, fine mode, big holes, and normal. Normal, I believe, just, you know, clears out like normal. It's about a normal speed, probably about like, I think it might be a little bit faster than the actual diamond drill. Oops, hold on a second there, guy. Low power, obviously, probably a little bit slower. Saves up on power. Then fine mode, which I believe is still a little bit slower, keeps you from, probably breaking certain items. I think like that might break a little bit faster. Should break it a little bit slower, but the main reason why I wanted to use this was because, darn you, because of big holes. This is gonna do a 3x3 just like that. So we should be able to go ahead and start going through and mining like crazy now. So this is going to be awesome. I'm gonna probably be down here mining for a while with this thing. It's gonna make mining a lot easier. It goes through dirt, gravel, everything. Well, apparently not the ruby, but it goes through mostly everything, and it goes through it very, very quickly. As you can tell, not doing too bad on power either. Oh, this is perfect. Look at that. Inventory just filling up with the resources now. So practically can just go down, do some mining, look for some more diamonds. Definitely need to be doing that. So why level 22? Not the level I really need to be at. I thought this was actually down at the bottom, but apparently not. But I will go definitely be doing some more mining off camera. Let's see, where is about Y level 12? It's probably about down here. So let's go and do that and that. Probably go down this way a little bit and might even just run into a few diamonds doing this. Oh, found another area that I've already discovered. But alright guys, I think that's going to about do it for today. I want to say thank you guys so much for watching. Oops, my inventory's all filled up already. So thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Let me know what you guys think. If you guys have any helpful tips, tricks, or comments, feel free to put them in the comment section down below. If you guys would rate the video, I'd really appreciate it. And until next time, we'll see you guys then. Goodbye.